Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers suggest that Rocco Falconeri, Finn Care, will overhear something during the Thursday, February 6 episode. There's a good chance he learns that Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, passing was no accident and she was murdered. However, what if he also learns that Cyrus Renault, Jeff Cover, was behind it all? Ye's preview also reveals Danny Morgan, Asher Antonses, will be on the canvas during the week of February 3 to 7. So it's not hard for fans to see that once Rocco finds out about Sam, he'll turn to Danny to tell him about it. The teens will be devastated over this news, but knowing these two, they might also believe that they need to take justice into their own hands, especially if they find out Cyrus was behind this all too. But could they go to extreme measures in the name of revenge? Fans can feel a whodunit storyline on the horizon involving Cyrus. The show seems to be compiling a list of suspects for his potential murder at the moment. And once the news of his digital spree hits Port Charles, the criminal's days will be numbered. From Dante to Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, among others, there will be many persons of interest once Cyrus is found dead. But could Rocco and Danny land on that list? Could the two teens team up to bring Cyrus' reign of terror to an end? It would definitely be an interesting plot twist, which may have the boys hiding what they did at first, but then revealing it to their fathers, Jason and Dante. Still, how far would the cop and Stone Cold go to ensure their sons didn't have to face any legal repercussions? Could Rocco and Danny be the ones to end Cyrus' time in Port Charles? Port Charles is about to experience a wave of vengeance like never before, as Rocco Falconeri and Danny Morgan embark on a mission to take down Cyrus Renault. The loss of Sam McCall has left devastation in its wake, and for her son and stepson, justice isn't just an option, it's a necessity. But can these two young men succeed where so many have failed? And will their pursuit of revenge put them directly in Cyrus' crosshairs? A tragic loss. Sam's death shakes Port Charles. The people of Port Charles have witnessed tragedy before, but nothing could have prepared them for the brutal and shocking loss of Sam McCall. The beloved PI was found dead under mysterious circumstances, her body discovered near the docks. The initial reports ruled it as an accidental overdose, but those who knew Sam best refused to believe it. Danny was shattered. His mother was the strongest person he knew, and the idea that she would have succumbed to drugs made no sense. Jason Morgan, just recently returned from exile, was inconsolable. His worst fear had come true. But it was Dante Falconeri who dug deeper and found a chilling connection. Sam had been investigating Cyrus Renault just before her death. With the PCPD's hands tied due to lack of hard evidence, it seemed that Cyrus had once again evaded justice, but two young men were about to step up where the law had failed. The bond between Rocco and Danny, brothers in arms. Despite not being related by blood, Rocco Falconeri and Danny Morgan have always had a deep bond. Growing up in the shadows of Port Charles' most dangerous families, they understood the cost of power, loyalty, and vengeance. Danny had inherited Jason's resilience and analytical mind, while Rocco had the instincts of his father, Dante. Both young men were fueled by rage, but also by an unwavering commitment to justice. With their fathers struggling to navigate the pain of Sam's loss, Rocco and Danny decided to take matters into their own hands. Knowing that the police were limited in what they could do, they hatched a daring plan, one that would put them face to face with Cyrus Renault himself. Step 1. Uncovering the truth. The first step in their mission was simple. Find out exactly how Cyrus orchestrated Sam's death. Dante had already found some leads, but without solid proof, his hands were tied. That's where Rocco's hacking skills and Danny's street smarts came in handy. Using old contacts from the WSB, Rocco managed to hack into hospital records, revealing something suspicious. Sam's toxicology report had been altered. The original file showed no trace of drugs, but a forged version had been placed into the system to support the overdose claim. Danny, meanwhile, did what his father would have done. He went to the streets. Thanks to Brick, Jason's trusted associate, He learned that Sam had been seen arguing with one of Cyrus' enforcers just days before her death. The pieces were falling into place. Step 2. Setting the trap. Armed with their new evidence, Rocco and Danny decided to set a trap. They needed Cyrus to confess, and the best way to do that was to make him believe that there was someone inside his own operation betraying him. Rocco used his skills to send an anonymous message to one of Cyrus' top lieutenants, making it seem like a leak had exposed Renault's involvement in Sam's murder. Meanwhile, Danny spread whispers in Pentonville, ensuring that some of Cyrus' jailed associates believed he was about to be exposed. It didn't take long for the pressure to get to Cyrus. Paranoia set in, and the ruthless crime lord made a critical mistake. He ordered one of his men to take care of the problem. But Danny and Rocco were already 2 steps ahead. The final showdown: justice for Sam. The trap was set, and the young men prepared for their final move. With help from Spinelli, they planted a recording device in Cyrus' private meeting spot. When Cyrus met with his enforcer to discuss eliminating the leak, the entire conversation was recorded, including his direct admission to orchestrating Sam's murder. The moment they got the confession, Danny and Rocco knew it was time to act. But before they could hand the evidence to the police, Cyrus caught wind of their plan. A deadly chase ensued, with Cyrus' men pursuing them through the city. Just as it seemed like they were trapped, help arrived in the form of Jason Morgan and Dan Falconeri. With the police closing in and Jason holding him at gunpoint, Cyrus knew the game was over. The once feared crime boss was arrested and thrown behind bars, this time with irrefutable proof tying him to Sam's death. The aftermath: a new legacy. With Cyrus finally behind bars, Danny and Rocco became local heroes. While justice had been served, they knew their fight wasn't over. Port Charles was a dangerous place, and they had proven they were more than capable of standing up for what was right. As they stood at Sam's grave, they made a silent vow to protect their families, no matter what. Their journey had just begun. Could this be the start of the next generation of Port Charles protectors? Stay tuned to General Hospital to find out. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.